And what about the suppliers in all this? Do you be to all of you, do you see this as a positive agenda for suppliers? Do procurement people need to sell this to the supply side? Emily, do you want to pick up on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a partnership initiative between the buy side and the sell side. And, you know, I'd say maybe 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, companies asking their suppliers to be rated might seem like, you know, a very onerous task for them to do and something that they kind of come kicking and screaming about and not really want to participate. And of course, we still get some companies that decline to participate or, you know, are not happy about it. But at the end of the day, I think what most suppliers learn is that going through the process, it's a very eye-opening process. And even though it might be painful to collect up all their documentation and you know, be judged, essentially be graded, that's a very uncomfortable place for most organizations or people to be. Nobody likes to get a poor score or poor grade. But when you come out with a, you know, with a grade and with clear action items in front of you for areas that you need to improve, that's a great kick in the pants, and it's a great incentivizer of an organization to really take the right steps forward. So if somebody like Michelle could take their scorecard and say, hey boss, you know, these are the 3 areas we really have to work on and let's get going, and it's a very clear cut, you know, that's a great business case to make the right strides forward, and you know, you see where you are and where you need to go and let the journey ride, you know.
And it's also interesting that, I mean, most companies are both buyers and suppliers. I mean, all 3 of your businesses have your own supply chain, but you also have your own customers who are presumably putting demands on you. So this is really a network effect. And I'm hopeful one of the positives about procurement with purpose is the more companies do it, we get to the tipping point where everybody's doing it as a supplier and a buyer, and it just becomes this huge sort of network, I hope.